Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered if your startup can survive the next big tech shift? Well, today we read diving deep into the future of tech and how to prepare your business to thrive no matter what comes next. If you're ready to future-proof your startup, make sure to stick around till the end. Let's get started. The technology landscape is constantly evolving, and it's no longer a question of if your startup will face a major shift, but whether it's the rise of new artificial intelligence tools, quantum computing, or advancements in blockchain. Staying ahead of the curve is crucial for survival. But what does the next big tech shift mean for your startup? Are you prepared to navigate the changes that could come tomorrow? In this video, we'll explore how to identify these shifts, assess your vulnerabilities, and adapt your business to not just survive, but thrive in a rapidly changing technological landscape. Stay tuned as we dive into practical strategies that can future-proof your startup in the face of uncertainty. As technology continues to advance at an exponential rate, it's important to spot the signals of upcoming tech shifts before they hit your industry. One of the most critical aspects of preparing for these shifts is anticipating where the next big innovations will come from. For example, artificial intelligence has already begun to revolutionize industries like healthcare, logistics, and finance. But where will it go next? Are there any emerging technologies on the horizon that could completely disrupt your business model? To identify these shifts, you need to stay informed. Subscribe to industry news, attend tech conferences, and build relationships with experts in different fields. Start paying attention to small but promising tech advancements, and consider how they might eventually impact your startup. Is there an opportunity for you to integrate these emerging technologies into your products or services? Keep your finger on the pulse of the tech world and be proactive rather than reactive. When it comes to technological change, when a tech shift happens, it's often a game changer, but it doesn't always affect everyone in the same way. The startups that are most vulnerable are the ones that have built rigid and flexible business models. These companies fail to anticipate changes in the marketplace and can't adapt quickly enough. To assess your startup's vulnerabilities, start by asking yourself, are we overly reliant on one technology or platform? Are we able to pivot quickly if something new emerges? Are we building products or services that can adapt to future tech trends? By critically evaluating your current position, you can identify potential weaknesses in your strategy. Are you investing too much in outdated technology? Is your team resistant to change? Consider conducting a SWOT analysis, specifically focusing on technological risks. Being aware of your vulnerabilities allows you to take steps now to fortify your business for future tech shifts. The key to surviving any tech shift is flexibility. A startup with a rigid business model, one that depends too heavily on the current state of technology, will struggle to survive as new innovations arise. On the other hand, companies that can pivot and evolve with technology are the ones that thrive. Building flexibility into your business model means that you design your operations, products, and services with change in mind. For instance, do you use cloud-based tools that can easily scale and evolve? Is your team cross-trained in multiple technologies so they can transition smoothly as the business needs change? One approach is to create an adaptable business model canvas. This will allow you to plan for potential shifts and develop strategies for innovation. Flexibility also involves staying lean. By keeping your overhead low and focusing on creating value rather than building out complex systems, you can pivot quickly when necessary. Make sure your business can grow with new tech rather than being confined to old paradigms. Emerging technologies are no longer just a trend. They are fundamental tools that can determine whether your startup survives or fails. From artificial intelligence and machine learning to blockchain and augmented reality, these technologies offer powerful solutions to stay competitive. But how can you leverage them effectively? First, understand that integrating new technology isn't just about staying ahead of the curve. It's about making smarter decisions, increasing efficiency, and delivering more value to your customers. For example, AI-powered automation can reduce operational costs while enhancing customer experiences. Blockchain offers transparency and security, which can give you a competitive edge in industries like finance and supply chain management. But it's crucial to be selective in how you adopt these technologies. Focus on the ones that solve specific problems in your industry or business model. Don't just integrate the latest buzzwords for the sake of it. To leverage emerging technologies, start small, pilot new tools in one part of your business before scaling them up. Assess the impact on your business operations and customer satisfaction. Is it making things easier, faster, or more efficient? If not, it might not be worth the investment. In a tech-driven world, using the right tools can differentiate your startup and position you for success, even in the face of change. To understand how startups can succeed in navigating a tech shift, let's look at some real-world examples. Take Netflix, for example. They started as a DVD rental service, but they saw the rise of streaming technology early on and made the bold move to pivot to online streaming. This foresight helped them become a global powerhouse. They didn't just survive the tech shift, they thrived by adapting to the changing environment. On the other hand, we have Blockbuster, a company that failed to recognize the significance of streaming. Despite having the resources to transition, they stuck to their outdated business model and lost out to more agile competitors like Netflix. This is a perfect example of a company that didn't adapt to a tech shift and paid the price for it. Similarly, we've seen startups like Kodak that were once dominant in the photography industry, but failed to innovate when digital photography emerged. Kodak's reluctance to pivot and embrace new technologies led to its decline, while companies like Canon and Nikon evolved with the times. The key takeaway here is that those who succeeded understood the importance of anticipating tech shifts and adapting their business models. The ones that failed didn't embrace change soon enough. The difference between thriving and collapsing often comes down to the willingness to evolve and innovate. To thrive in a tech-driven world, you must adopt the mindset of a future-proof entrepreneur. This isn't just about being reactive when change happens. It's about being proactive and anticipating change before it comes. One of the most important qualities of a future-proof entrepreneur is resilience. It's not enough to just bounce back from setbacks. You need to bounce forward. The ability to adapt to new situations, learn from failures, and use those lessons to grow is key. Embrace uncertainty, because the world of tech is unpredictable. Another crucial trait is curiosity. Stay curious about emerging trends and technologies. Be a lifelong learner who actively seeks out new information, tools, and strategies. Don't be afraid to experiment with new ideas, and don't get attached to a particular way of doing things. The most successful entrepreneurs are those who are always asking, what's next? Lastly, collaboration is vital. In the fast-evolving tech landscape, no one can do it alone. Build a network of peers, mentors, and experts who can help you navigate changes. Tap into diverse perspectives and keep your mind open to new ways of thinking. Remember, the greatest innovations often come from cross-pollination of ideas. The future of tech is unpredictable, but that doesn't mean you can't prepare for it. By staying informed, assessing your vulnerabilities, building flexibility into your business model, and leveraging emerging technologies, you can position your startup to survive and thrive through whatever shifts come your way. Startups that succeed in a rapidly changing world are those that can pivot quickly, embrace new technologies, and keep learning. They don't see change as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and innovation. So, take a proactive approach to the upcoming tech shifts. Equip yourself with the right mindset and strategies, and your startup can not only survive the next tech revolution, but lead it. The key is to always be ready for the unpredictable, because one thing is certain in the world of tech: change is inevitable. Prepare now, and you'll be the one shaping the future. If you found this useful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on future-proofing your startup. And remember, the next big shift is just around the corner. Are you ready to lead the way? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.